At SummerSlam 2024, two founding members of Judgment Day were stabbed in the back by their stablemates. What were their response? Well, this and much more will be discussed in this week's WWE Raw Recap show. So let's hit the music. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. Welcome you to this week's WWE Raw Recap show. This week's Raw takes place at the CFG Bank Arena in Baltimore, Maryland. And like I said in the intro, this is the aftermath of SummerSlam 2024. Lots to get into. Got a new world champion and all that. But before I get started, may I ask if you like what you're hearing so far? Hit the like button, leave a comment, let me know what y'all thought about this week's Raw, and be a champ. Hit that subscribe button, and be a super champ. I hit that notification bell. That way you know when I have a new content pop up here and there. All right, with all that out of the way, let's let it rip. Like I said, we got a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. That man is Gunther. He is introduced by his stablemate, Ludwig Kaiser. Good to see him back from injury. Like I said, he introduces the new World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther. He got a "You Deserve It" chant from the crowd. Nothing wrong with that. I personally think he deserves it. He talks about giving that championship prestige. Michael makes reference that once he gets a championship belt, it's hard to take it away from him. I mean, he is the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. The NXT UK Championship he held for a long time, as did the NXT Heavyweight Championship. He said his greatness is personified, and nothing catches him off guard. Cue the music. Here comes Randy Orton. Uh, he said, you know, Gunther did admit that nothing really catches him off guard, but that did. Randy Orton recalls or the King of the Ring finals, where he was kind of like, "Well, did you really beat me? You know, my shoulders was off the mat, but that's neither here nor there." But talked to Triple H, Paul Levesque, and thinks we need a Gunther Orton 2. So it is finalized. They shake hands, and it will be Randy Orton challenging Gunther for the WWE World Heavyweight title at Bash in Berlin. So that should be a good one. Speaking of Ludwig Kaiser, he has his hands full renewing their feud, or renewing his feud with Sheamus. And Sheamus, of course, he has his hands full too with Bronson Reed and Pete Dunne. But back and forth match start out with Sheamus working on the ribs of Ludwig Kaiser. Uh, and they used to start brawling in for the bell rang. Kaiser would play possum a little bit, saying his ribs were hurt. That did bring Sheamus in, and that's how Kaiser would get the advantage. Uh, but Sheamus, made a comeback. He would Then they would duke it out some more. Sheamus with another comeback. Hits the 10 beats of the Bowery. Uh, Kaiser rolls out to the ring. Sheamus, big boy, climbs on the top rope, gives him a flying clothesline on the floor, and out of nowhere, Pete Dunne tried to interfere, but got a knee strike to the face for his troubles. Kaiser almost stole one, but Sheamus would hit a knee strike on him. Bro kick, 1, 2, 3. Sheamus wins this one. Next up, we had Damian Priest, and he was not happy whatsoever. No posing today. He made a beeline to the ring and calls out Finn Balor. He's ready to whoop his ass. Pretty much changed in his character. He is a full-fledged babyface, calling the fans his family. Now, Finn would appear on the big screen saying he'd been waiting a year for this. He felt that Damien cost uh, him the world title last year's SummerSlam. Uh, and Finn said, "Hey, I'm not gonna face you man up. Every time you feel comfortable, I'm gonna be right there to jump you from behind and stab you in the back again." And it fades out. Looks like the new Judgment Day. I guess you want to call it that. It's Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, JD Costello, Carlito, and of course Liv Morgan. This makes up the troop now. So uh, where does this leave Rhea Ripley? We'll get to that later. All right, next up we got a ladies match. It is Lyra Valkyria versus, or Valkyrie, excuse me about that, versus Shayna Baszler. Baszler will work on Lyra's arm. Lyra would make a brief comeback. Uh, and sort of the interference of Sonya Deville and Zoe Stark hit the Nightwing, but Deville and Stark ran in, causing a DQ. Was putting a whooping on Lyra until Damage Control came out and evened things up, made the save. I, for one, definitely looking for some six-man tag action against these six ladies right here. How do you folks feel about this feud? Is this pretty much going to be a stepping stone for the new powerhouse trio of Sonya Deville, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark? Let me know in the comments. Next segment involves CM Punk. The Punkster comes out with a smile on his face. He says, "Look, I get knocked down, I'll get back up." He congratulates, I forgot the UFC fighter's name for winning the welterweight title, but in the end, he says he's ready for round two. He wants Drew McIntyre once again. He don't care how big and tall he is. He wants a fight. That would bring out Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins music hits, and he's all business tonight. He's not singing along. He's not dancing. He's not smiling or anything like that. He says he's ready to kick CM Punk's ass. CM Punk said, "Look, I'm not the one dressed up like a cowboy, but I'll be a Huckleberry." Of course, that's a favorite line from the movie Tombstone. I think just about everybody. If you've never seen the movie Tombstone, go check it out. I think it's a good movie. They face off with each other, but Drew McIntyre said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." He's in the crowd, of course. Said Punk did good, but he's nowhere the best in the world. He is. Broke out the bracelet. Punk went after him. And as Punk was going after him, Bronson Reed came out of nowhere and attacked Seth Rollins, hit multiple tsunami splashes, sending him to a local medical facility. So I guess they didn't really have anything for Bronson to do. Uh, Wants to give a little bit of rub to him, so they're going to put him with Seth Rollins for a little bit. Let Drew and CM Punk work out their shit. Sounds good to me. All right, next up, we got New Testament uh, stablemates, the tag team of the Authors of Pain, or excuse me, New Testament members. So that's the stablemates, not the Four Horsemen. Anyway, Authors of Pain, and they take on the New Day. Uh, you know what? It's been 10 long years, these two together, three. Um, Big E's not there, so it kind of seems to be lost a little bit. It is 10 years, same old, same old. Time to split them up. Just split them up for a little bit, see what happens. You can always put, people back together again. Anyway, Kofi Kingston doing the stick and move offense and got a spine buster for his efforts. He will finally get a hot tag into Xavier Woods. Uh, he would get knocked down from the top rope by uh, Karrion Cross. Excuse me. Scarlett would distract the referee. Odyssey Jones will come out, even things out. Small package from Xavier Woods. 1, 2, 3. New Day wins. Uh, this big guy, Odyssey Jones, big boy, looks like he can move. So definitely look forward to see what he can do in the main roster. Uh, but he did take care of everybody in the New Testament pretty handily. So uh, Didn't look like Xavier Woods was fully on board with this. He was like, I didn't know you two guys knew each other. Where this come in? Blah blah blah. So, gosh, even when I was doing this video and getting the pictures from WWE.com, thank you very much. They didn't show any pictures of Xavier Woods winning the match for a team or anything. So definitely making Xavier look like the odd man out. So gotta let it sizzle. We will see what happens. So, folks, personally, how do you feel? Do you think it's reached that course with the New Day? It's time for them to split up, kind of do other things, and then maybe one or two matches with each other and see where things go. Let me know in the comments. All right, next up we got this one will be a main event anywhere in the world. Longtime rivals here, Ricky and Robert, the Rock and Roll Express versus Dennis Condrey and Bobby Eaton, the Midnight Express. Just kidding. It is A-Town Down going up against the awesome Truth. Uh, actually, our Truth looked like he was pulling off the Ricky Morton here. Backdrop on Waller while he had Theory in the headlock. Then, simultaneously, did a head scissor takedown to both A-Town Down members. Tags into The Miz, who I guess is playing Robert Gibson in this match. Double drop kicks for the both members of A Town Down. They would finally, take our Truth down, work on him a little bit. Truth did a Rock and Roll Express rolling hot tag onto Miz. Like I said, he's playing Robert Gibson in this match. Miz would climb up to the top ropes. Truth tags him in. Like Truth was going for the AA, but when he was swinging him around, Austin Theory around, he wound up hitting the Miz. Theory got out of it, hits the A-Town Down for the win. Did I keep on calling them A-Town Down? It's A-Town Down, Down Under. The finishing move is A-Town Down. Anything, anyway, Miz didn't seem bad. Just say, hey, things happen. We'll get them next time. So definitely see if there is a next time, and maybe this team could be breaking up soon. We should see. Now it's time for one of our feature matches of the night. It is JD McDonough versus Damian Priest. Like I said, Priest is all business. A little stick and move from JD. Uh, did kind of confuse Priest a little bit, but when Priest finally got a hold of him, he threw him around till he missed a corner attack. JD took over, cut off the attack. The comebacks from Damian Priest. JD hit a falling headbutt, then they moved off for a 2 count. Damian made a comeback, was going for the South of Heaven on JD McDonough until Finn Balor came in, jumped Priest from behind. Rest of the Judgment Day members attacked him as well. Priest started fighting back, and only one Judgment Day was left standing. That was Finn Balor. He looked like he was going to go to Razor's Edge on him. Liv will help pull him down, get involved. Dominique attacks. Cue the music. Here comes Rhea Ripley. Dirty Dom runs like a scared dog. So did Liv Morgan, but Rhea would get her hands on her. Cleared the table, was about to powerbomb her through a table, but Dominic made a save. JD was left in the ring by himself. Headbutt from Rhea Ripley. South of Heaven chokeslam on JD McDonough. And it looks like the OG members of the Judgment Day are still partnered up here. They're going to take a stand against the rest of the Judgment Day. Like I said, they're the two original members. It was Edge, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley. Before they kicked Edge out, then they brought Finn Balor, then they brought in Dominic Mysterio, and then we're 4 strong. Then they started adding new members. Ben wanted JD in, so JD got in, and the rest is history. The ladies match is up again now. It is supposed to be in Dakota Kai against Sonya Deville, but Sonya Deville, Zoe Stark, and Shayna Baszler would attack damage control and attack Kai's knee, re-injuring it, so to speak. So Io Sky took her place, and Sonya Deville with a little bit of help of Stark and Baszler would have control over Io Sky. Io Sky would make a comeback though. Kairi Sane and Io Sky would take care of the rest of or both Baszler and Zoe Stark. Here's Kairi Sane hitting that insane elbow on Baszler and Zoe Stark. Io rolls Deville back in the ring. The over the moonsault. 1, 2, 3. Io Sky gets a little bit of revenge there for teammate Dakota Kai. And so far, damage control 1. Baszler, Deville, and Stark 0. Alright, it is time for the main event, the one everybody was looking forward to this week. It is the in-ring debut of the Wyatt Six. In this case, it'll be Joe Gacy, uh, Loomis, and Dexter Loomis, and Eric Rowan going against Chad Gable, and the Creed brothers. I guess they're going to be calling themselves the American Made. Did not disappoint. They started out brawling. The Whites pretty much took over early on. Then the American May would take over on one Joe Gacy, hot tag to big Eric Rowan, got a great pop from the crowd. Uh, Little tribute to Brody Lee. Gable actually hit a German suplex on Rowan for 2 count, and that was a big German suplex. But in the end, Loomis got the pin on Gable after hitting a splash from the top rope. So your winners is the Wyatt Six, and there they are with uh, Boss and of course Uncle Howdy, Bo Dallas. All right, do a little plug here. Every Tuesday, I do a trivia show called Wrestling Trivia Tuesday, where I ask 5 questions, all dealing with sport of professional wrestling. Check that out every Tuesday. And of course, right now you're watching this week's WWE Raw Recap show. So next week, more storyline on the Judgment Day, I'm sure. Build up to the Bash in Berlin. Excuse me. I almost forgot to do or the next PLE event name. Uh, and all the like I said, all the drama involving Judgment Day, and see what's next for the Wyatt Six. I also do an AEW Dynamite recap show. Usually get that in. Of course, this week they'll be doing some more build up to their pay per view, All in Wembley Stadium. Uh, Speaking of Thursday nights, I do a live stream where I discuss current wrestling news. This week, of course, we'll get some news and do a little small recap of SummerSlam. So check that out Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Friday morning in Japan, 5 a.m. Friday morning in India, and that is on Thursday night. But hey, if you're not digging the new school of wrestling or today's product whatsoever, I got something for you. It is called Wrestling Gold Friday Night, where we talk about the good old days of pro wrestling. Back when wrestling was wrestling, as some would say. This week we'll discuss this day in wrestling history. Also, for our watch along, we're going to be watching some Smoky Mountain Wrestling from the 90s. Of course, they didn't start till what, 91, 92, so yeah. Anyway, that's going to be this Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Saturday morning in Japan, and 5 a.m. Saturday morning in India. And that just wraps it up for this WWE Recap show. Like I said, leave a comment what you think about this week's Raw, or you just want to say hello. Feel free. Leave a hello. Hit that like button. Or dislike. If you really dislike it, use that dislike button. Use that thumbs down. Uh, actually noticed some people have. So not good for the ego, but oh well. Um, can't please everybody. Anyway, but be a champ and click on that subscribe button. Put the notification bell on so the shows I just did a plug for, you'll know when a new episode does appear. That you folks have a good one. Take it easy. Hey there, thank you for checking this out. If you enjoyed it, share with friends, drop a like button, leave a comment. Also, be a champ and hit that subscribe button. You can also check me out on social media, Facebook at Ronald Ray, on X or Twitter is RPATRPTV46. Until next time.
So long from the peach state of Georgia.